Hello Capricorn, and welcome to my Page the Right Guidance. My name is Lisa. I'm here to do your weekly reading for July 14th. I almost forgot. July 14th to the 21st, 2019. I've asked your angels and guides to please step forward to let me know what you need to know most about your week this week. I'm going to be using two decks. First deck is the Angel Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Bradley Valentine. So I'm going to knock and put fresh energy into the deck, asking your guides to reveal which cards have your messages. It's important to listen to the whole message and see what's on deck for your week this week. And then I will be using the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards to pull a couple messages for you as well, to piggyback off the messages. So one second, just pulling your cards. One more. Apparently not. One more after that. Okay. Let's take a quick peek. Ooh, okay. Got 3 earth cards. So we have one fell down. Apologies. Okay. 2 of earth, 3 of earth, Queen of earth, which are the pentacle cards for those of you who are familiar. You also got another 3, the 3 of water, 3 of cups, which is a great card, and you got a major arcana and 1 fire card. So great reading so far. I'm always going to start with the major arcana. You've got first coming to you the Hermit card, and the Hermit card is usually linked to an earth sign as well. So if you are involved with a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo, this could also signal them. But the Hermit card is signaling it's time for some introspection and some time alone to process and to set some goals, or for some self-care, or wherever it is you're needing to do in isolation. It's saying first spend some time in quiet meditation, time for spiritual teaching, and for self-discovery. The only time we can do that is when we're left alone. So it looks like you're to carve out some time this week, perhaps in nature, if you can't get home time alone. You could even maybe play hooky and call in sick and just treat yourself to a day at home, setting some goals, maybe doing some guided meditations here on YouTube to help bring out, you could do a guided automatic writing session. I'm actually going to create a video for that too, because for those of you who aren't awesome at meditating, we can put you in a quiet spot and actually prompt you with questions. So this is time this week for you, signaling to you that you need some time alone to process. You've got some stuff you're going through and some decisions to make and some goals to set. Nothing negative, totally positive. Okay, 3 of cups, 3 of water, usually a celebrations card. So I'm not sure if you've got a party or something coming up perhaps this weekend or at some point. It's a celebration, a wedding, a graduation, or a birth announcement, and the need to have more fun. So it is about getting out there, getting dressed up, perhaps even giving yourself, a trip to the hairdresser, perhaps some new clothes, some new shoes, something to put some pep in your step, because it's about looking special because you've got somewhere to go. So if you are invited out this week, do not say no. And if you've got somewhere to go, that is a celebration perhaps this weekend. It looks like it's going to be a happy time. So help that person celebrate if you're not the guest of honor, and just really, give yourself that time to not only look your best, but really put good energy out there that you're going to have a good time. And the reason I say that is I think some people are feeling pressured that they've got to go and they feel like, I don't really want to go, but they're telling you it's going to be a good time. So not to put that negative spin on it, because we don't want to project anything negative in the situation. Okay, let's move to the earth cards. 2 of earth, 2 of pentacles, really pretty card. For those of you who like cards, it's letting you know the reason that you're being asked by the Hermit to go into introspection is because there's a lot going on and you have some decisions to make. Capricorn, come on, you got some decisions. Now, they're saying consider a playful approach. So don't feel like it's negative to kind of take some time away. Where can you do that playfully? I go to the lake. I go somewhere where, it's a beautiful scenery. I sometimes joke I have a specific bench. That's my office. It's my table. And, it's just telling you, listen, you've got some decisions to make. And the only way to do that is to actually trust yourself and to take that time alone and really process and make some decisions. You're not needing apparently any help making this decision. They'll have you know, okay? The Three of Earth, Three of Pentacles is a creative time for you. So again, when you're making these decisions and setting some goals, this could be because you are coming up with an additional business, some self-employment, some new goals, something to do on the side, going back to school. There's an array of things that you could be deciding on, but it is something creative that you're being asked to do. Maybe it's just for that peaceful way it makes you feel. So for those of you who are doing, I heard creative writing even, then you're to get to work, okay? And you could do that in an amazing place in nature. So again, considering the playful approach like the previous card was saying. But this is letting you know that, listen, you're going to be recognized for this hard work or for this new endeavor or whatever this goal setting is, you're going to be recognized. This is also letting you know that even at work, if nothing is changing, that you will be recognized as a team player. So put your best foot forward this week. You know, really help those who need your help and your expertise. Put yourself out there. Be as helpful as you can. You're being encouraged to obviously be creative. So if you've got a project at work that you and a team or you and someone else or you just alone are collaborating on, you're going to be recognized for that high quality work. So put that effort in because it's going to pay off for you. Queen of Earth, Queen of Pentacles. So this could be a Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo female also in your life who is thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible, or they're telling you to please exhibit the characteristics of that beautiful, beautiful female earth sign. I'm joking because I am one. A thoughtful, creative, warm, and sensible. And that is, yeah, 100% what we are. They're saying for you to make time for those around you this week still. Even though you can set some goals to be alone, not to forget to make some plans. So if you are feeling like retreating from life this week, you're encouraged not to. Make some plans, take a sensible approach, and deal with any challenge that may arise this week with kindness and understanding. Calm. Be calm this week. I'll stop being a dork. Okay. Last card of Page of Fire, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Sorry, I had a little freeze there. Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius, possible male, of course, or female. The page is an outgoing, creative, confident, mischievous. So that word creative came up like a multitude of times for you, Capricorn. So it's time to be creative and to put that spin on whatever it is you're working on. And it's telling you that there's news of an exciting new endeavor for you, okay? So if you are applying at jobs or thinking about it, this is a signal that that's awesome. They're telling you to use your originality and your ingenuity. So again, being creative, showing what you've got, put energy in because you're going to be recognized for the possibility even of promotion. So good for you. So now I'm going to use the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards. Again, Doreen Virtue and her son Grant Virtue made those cards. Knocking to put fresh energy. What does Capricorn need to know for July 14th to the 21st? I'm looking for 2 messages, please, to piggyback off their week. And they're like, actually, we have 3 cards. One sec. So you're getting 3 messages. Okay, asking you this week when you're setting your goals to have an abundance mindset. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. I'm going to zoom in on the bottom of the card if you'd like to take a screenshot. Ooh, bright. Pull it back. Okay. If you think of your abundance as something that happens in the future, then it will always be one day away from you. See, feel, think, and speak of abundance as something that you already have in the present moment. And that is what you'll experience. So maybe doing a gratitude list and that everything that you're putting on your list that you want to have happen, I guess you're supposed to see it as having it in the now. And what would you do if you had that? And maybe write down your feelings of how you would feel when you have that, even if you don't have that, but you're asking for it, because they're letting you know that, listen, when you do those type of works, that goal setting, that law of attraction work, it's like the power of prayer. So they want you to read it out loud, asking your angels and guides, God, whoever you want to pray to, for help in manifesting that, because you have free will, my friend. And if you don't actually ask for help, they can't help you. So this says, give the situation to God for uplifting and healing and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon divine guidance that God gives you in response to your prayers. So again, pay attention to how messages come to you out of thin air. It could be in the form of lyrics. My angels and guides wake me up with song lyrics. A lot of the times that's where my messages are contained as well. And it's just they have creative ways, billboards, overheard conversations, yada yada, lots of ways to bring in that guidance for you. And Sagittarius actually got this exact card, and it's called Exercise to Increase Your Energy and Manifestation Abilities. And I'll read the bottom of the card and I'll zoom into it too if you want. I'm having a hard time apparently getting the words to show up. There. Okay. The key to manifesting quickly is to have very high energy levels, and the easiest way to increase them is through physical exercise. And what I was also saying to Sagittarius when they got this card, listen, it is about being mindful of what we put in our bodies, high energy, high vibrating foods and water, blessing your water, even blessing your food, being grateful, not just exercising our body, treating ourselves well, lots of self-care, going to bed at a reasonable time. You get the hint, right? So it'll become its own reward. So again, when we treat ourselves like the first priority, our goals, everything else, everything's going to work out to manifest. It's going to help us manifest in our abilities because our energy will be strong to welcome that in. I hope you've enjoyed your reading, Capricorn. I would really appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. And as always, thank you to all of you who sent me a private message about how the message resonated with you. You can send that to me here by leaving a comment, or you could go to my Facebook page, The Right Guidance, and send me a private message. Bye for now. Happy week to you.